Hey, good people, welcome to Good Soil. We're so good to see you today and be in your presence. Thank you for allowing us to be with you. I am Shay Fowler. I am the proud owner of She Life Coach, where we style health and empowerment you to be the best she you can be. So the motivation today is, are you ready for it? Prepare yourself.
Let's go.
It's very simple. Breathe. Some days we forget to really breathe. We forget that if we could just close our eyes and take a deep breath, hold it for the count of 4, and release. If you do that throughout your day, watch how you can change situations, mind thinking, body movement. So today, take out time and just breathe. My boy Kels. No, I'm not supposed to call him Kels.
It's okay.
Kellen.
It's
But he allows me, so you can't do it. I'm growner than you, okay? What's going on?
Today, Shay,
Ooh,
let's talk
okay.
about going from one season to the next.
Yeah, grow.
Yeah,
And it's good to go to different seasons.
it is.
It may not feel good sometimes.
Do we always recognize when we're entering into a new season,
You can, because you
or
have,
when it's time?
or when it's time. Yeah, you can. If you tune into your body, in your mind, into yourself, you can feel the shift that's about to
Okay.
happen.
Mhm.
As some people say, I had a dream. So in those moments, it's if you had that dream to make you feel some type of way,
Mhm.
then you have to say, what's about to shift?
Okay.
Because there's always a shift, there's always a
The
shaking,
shaking, yeah.
and there's always a sifting.
Ooh, sifting.
Yeah, because sometimes we gotta let go of some stuff that
Yeah,
got
you
close
gotta,
to us.
yeah, get off that extra.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we gotta let it go. We gotta let it go.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, if you tune into self, you can see where the season is about to change.
Okay, I can agree. I can agree with that. A lot of times, and when seasons are changing for me, it's kind of this. I go through a moment of one. I need to fast because it's like, okay, I feel something about. I do feel something about the shift, something about the change. It's like God is speaking to me
Yeah.
in those moments. I might be at work riding in my truck, and I might just cut the music off because it's like some has came on. It's like, hold on,
I gotta sit in it.
I gotta sit in it.
Yeah.
God, what you saying?
Yeah.
What we doing? How
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
moving?
Yeah.
Um, and all, that's when I start to recognize that it's probably time to transition into a new season. Now, the transition doesn't mean we move directly into
Right.
a new season
Right.
because sometimes you can move too fast.
Yes. Yes.
You don't want to do that, and sometimes you can move too slow. That's why it's a transition.
Yeah.
Because it's got to be a steady pace.
Yeah.
Of transition. God might say, "Okay, this is what I want you to do going forward." And with that, you like, "Okay, God, you want me to do this? How do you want me to do this?
Right.
When do you want me to do
Yes.
this? Do I need to start today?" Because starting today does not necessarily mean you go right into it. It means you start preparing.
Absolutely.
It
Absolutely.
means you start preparing. So
Preparation is key.
that's right. It's definitely key. So yeah, I believe for me, I do most of the time I do recognize when it's time to make a move or make a transition to a new season. Because in that transition, it is the shifting, the shaking, and the sifting. Because before you get all the way into that new season, boy, that's when you said that sift, I like that right there. Because I'm just thinking about when you're making what do you sift off with food? I know
The flour.
the flour. You gotta take some off because sometimes that bread can get too thick.
Yeah.
You get too thick.
Because flour can clump up in the bowl, and you want that cake to come out right. So you got to, or that bread to come out right. So you got to sift it.
Right.
You got to make it thinner. You got to make it finer than what it is. Whatever that is bubbling on that flour, making it bulky, you got to sift that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what would you say makes a new season a new season? What qualifies the word new into a season?
It's when you come into this space of hmm, I want to do something else, but I'm not sure what it is. I
Okay.
want to move in a different way, but I don't know what it is.
Okay.
So when you start speaking like that,
Hmm.
start living in an expectation.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Because things are about to shift.
Shift. Yeah. Yeah.
So when you start doing living in expectation and you're not sure what it is, you got to get in position.
That's right.
Come on.
That's right.
Just be in position for the shift.
Okay.
And then when the shift happens, you'll begin to recognize, what is this? He begins to speak to you.
Okay.
Yeah. And you begin to feel some type of way. Because when you're in a season that you thought you were comfortable in,
Right.
it's time for something else because
It's
you've
time to
grown
become
up.
uncomfortable again.
Yes.
Yeah.
This great pastor, he said, I pray that God takes the oxygen out of your comfort zone.
Oh, wow.
Sir, you don't know me. I drove all the way here with these people.
Yeah.
And I didn't need you to say that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So when you get real comfortable
Yeah.
in situations, sometimes that shift needs to come.
Yeah.
And you will begin, your body tells you, but we don't tune in when the body is trying to tell us. Because your body will tell you first, before your mind even tells you.
Yeah.
Your body will be like, you need to be getting ready. And you're like, what? What is this? And then the sifting starts and you don't know what that sifting is.
Right.
Like you're like, oh, such and such don't talk to me no more. I don't go to such and such place no more. I don't do such and such no more. What is it? Because he's sifting it off of you.
That's right.
He getting you ready.
That's right. You know, it's, the thing about a new season and all that we're talking about. I remember before I started driving the truck, and I just posted about this not too long ago. But for the people who have not tapped in, you can go back and look at it for yourself. But I'm gonna give you a little bit about one that I posted in particular. It was about me. I remember when I first started in the trash industry. I did, for the life of me, I didn't care about driving a big truck. I didn't care about a commercial driving life and none of that. And I got in the trash industry, and I'm probably maybe a year in, and I'm just the little truck that I was driving at first. I was like, oh, I can do this. Because I'm seeing the guy that's training me, the way he's moving, but he was already seasoned. He already had his experience. Yeah. But I stayed in it. Okay. I watched him. Right. And when I finally got let loose of that truck, I was driving it just like him. That was that truck. Yeah. And then it was some chatter about the place shutting down or whatever. And so in my mind, I'm like, okay, if they shut down, what am I gonna do? Because at that point, I started making some decent money. Yeah. And it's not all about money, but at the same time, that's what you need. At the end of the day, that's what I need. I'm like, this is my money I made. I can't go backwards. Right. I don't have a CDL, so what can I do? So I had to really sit down and think. And at that time, I probably was praying, but not like I am now. Right. But I did feel something say, it's time for you to grow. Time for you to face a fear. And so I set myself up to go get my CDL license. And at the job working, there's trucks. There's different sides. You got this side that you don't need a CDL. This side you don't need a CDL. And so I graduated. I just started testing out trucks that I was scared of. I just started driving. Okay. And I became comfortable. And then I said, okay, I think I'm ready to get my CDL. Then I set myself up to get my CDL. Okay. And I went and got my CDL. I had like a 98 point something, maybe 99. I don't remember. You were high scoring. Yeah, high scoring. Okay. Passed with flying colors. Good. Really wasn't a thing to me. Came back to work, the same company, and just jumped in the bigger trucks. But they were trying to put me in the type of truck that I'm in now. And I remember telling that guy, the head guy, man, I'm not driving that truck. I don't want to drive that truck. I'm just not learning how to drive these. I'm like, I'm not driving that truck. Right. So fast forward, I left that company Went to another company.
Okay.
Came in and I was driving the same trucks I was driving at the last company. And then my life started to shift in a way that was uncomfortable. Relationships. I was 39 going on 40. So my mind was kind of in a place of, all right, Kelly, what are you gonna do with your life?
Come on.
How can you grow? How can you move up in the world? And I got to a place of like, you know what? It's time to face a fear again. So that truck that I told this man, this other company, I don't want to drive that. I said, hey man, I'm ready to drive.
At the new company?
I'm ready to learn this.
At the new company?
At the new company.
Okay.
I was, for one, we're in new season.
Okay.
That was one season at one company where I got comfortable and still had to leave into a new season. That was, I didn't even think about that. That was a transitional period in itself.
All of that.
And then had to get in this new company and get to a place of, you know what? Let me learn this. Because if I stay right here, this is where I'm going to be.
For the remainder.
And I'm going to be limited. And so it's like,
that's the word right there, limited.
Limited. So got to a point of like, all right, I'm ready to learn. And they took forever to get me in training.
Yeah.
And it's funny how I went from, man, I'm not driving that truck to, y'all need to hurry up and get me in here in this training. And once I trained, I was like, y'all need to hurry up and give me a route. Like,
right.
I had to.
You were rushing the process.
I was rushing the process. I was rushing God, even to the point after I was done training, I spent months still in that same truck that I was trying to stay in over here.
See?
And then I ended up leaving the job about 3 weeks. And I was like, I got to go back. I was getting out of place.
You can never rush the process.
You can't rush the process.
You can't rush a process. A process is the process.
Yeah.
You can't skip. You can't go around. You got to do the whole process.
The whole process. So I did come back. And I'm shut up. This is how God was.
Yeah, because
I came back. And of course, they put me in the truck. Oh, hold on. I got to go back.
Okay.
Before I left, they had me train a guy. I did get a route, or I was on a route.
Okay.
I was running that route. They had me train a guy on that route, gave him the route, and put me back in one of those other trucks.
Oh.
That's what led me to say, you know what? Y'all playing with me. I'm finna go. I left.
You left the process.
I left the process. And I got somewhere else. It was like, yeah, this ain't it. My wife was like, baby, I don't think this is it. That ain't. Because I wasn't even happy, and she could see it on me. And I asked to come back. They allowed me to come back. But when I came back, he did put me in the truck. It took me about 2 weeks. He put me in what I was asking for. He put me in that truck, and he gave me a raise that I didn't ask for. I was coming back for the same thing, but he gave me a raise.
Okay.
And at this time, I was a trainer.
Okay.
Which I wasn't supposed to be training because I hadn't even been in the truck a year yet.
Right.
But that's how God worked. He would advance you. He would move you forward. And I was about to throw all of that away trying to rush the process. And so here I am today in this truck training like I've been in this truck for 15 years.
Ain't done nothing.
Even to today, it's not been a year just yet.
See?
And I done trained 3-4 people in this truck.
We had with new seasons and transferring and moving to transitioning and moving to new stuff, you got to trust the process and be in the process.
That's right.
Don't get in your own way.
Right.
Because you will tear it up. Because just think, you left for 3 weeks. Left for 3 whole
3 weeks.
Look how you messed that process up.
Sure did.
But just thank God that you were given. This wasn't even grace and mercy. This was favor.
Yeah, it definitely was favor.
That wasn't nothing but favor. To let you come back and give you a raise.
Yeah, that I didn't ask for. All I wanted to be was on the route. So God showed me how he showed his favor, was saying, look, if you just wait and that's the thing, I was obedient. I was obedient by even coming back because I could have been stubborn because I've been known to be stubborn about some stuff.
Yes, yes.
I could have been stubborn and just said, you know what, I'm gonna just do this. I ain't going back. But now,
Right,
for
right.
one, I had to set aside my pride and I had to be obedient because God was speaking to me while I was going through.
Yeah, right.
You ain't supposed to be over there. I didn't
What
get.
you doing?
I done already showed you what I've been able to do. And so once I came back, once He gave me the raise and the route, and it was just like, all right, God, I got you, I got you. And then months later, end up getting another raise. But so he definitely shows His favor and all that. And so and it taught me a lesson. It taught me that I had to be obedient for the season that's that I was in or that I was going to.
Right, right.
Because I am one of those dependable people at work. You know?
Yeah.
So and he blesses me for being that way because that takes obedience too.
Yes.
A lot of obedience.
Like I must applaud you when you said I dropped my pride.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us will hold on to pride.
Yeah, we will.
And it will blind you in where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, and then you look back like, darn, I should.
I should have, could have, would have.
It could have been too late. I'd have been there 3 months later, like it wouldn't have been able to come back. Or if I did come back, I'd have had to go through a whole process. Different process. Because the other thing, I forgot about this too. The other thing was I got my seniority back.
They didn't take it away from you.
They didn't take it away.
Because you was on vacation.
Yeah. So I mean, so in seasons we just have to be patient and obedience and not rush the process. In that transitional, because that transitional period is crucial. It's critical because we can mess up some stuff in that transition, thinking that we're supposed to just jump into something.
You can't, and you gotta do step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. I will say this: the only place that you don't have to do the steps 1, 2, 3, and 4 is grief. Because there are 5 steps in grief.
Yeah, it is.
And you can go forward, backward, in between, this way, that way. But when the process is going into a new season in your life, you have to do the ABC, the 1, 2, 3. Yeah. You can't jump from A to H to J to K to M. Yeah. You got to stay with it. You can't go to Z right away. You got to stay with it.
That's the even thing about doing this podcast, because this is a new season for me, but for us, because neither one of us have ever done a podcast.
Never. We've been guests.
Yeah, we have been guests, and that kind of helped with like, do I really want to do this? And I said before we did, shout out to Kiana Scales. Yes. I am Kiana Scales podcast. Yes. We both were guests on her show. Yeah. Shay is a frequent guest. I've been on there twice. But that right there kind of let me know, like, okay, you can do this. You can do this. Right. And it's not the preparation for it and hooking everything. That's finding someone. That's all part of the process. Yeah. We're going through we're in transition right now. Trying to figure it out.
That's how we're doing.
We can't go too big just yet.
And it's okay.
And sometimes people will do that. They'll try to, with a situation, they'll go so big, and then they'll miss the mark trying to go big.
Yeah, you don't have to always go big.
No, you don't.
When it's time for you to move to the next season. Yeah. You don't have to go big. It could be real small. It could be a 2 millimeter change. Yeah. 2 centimeters of change. And then when it does and people recognize and see you. Yeah. They're like, oh, okay, that's what you're doing? Yeah. People, you don't need the party. It doesn't have to be the confetti and balloons with the cake all the time. No, some days it's just, lead the way, Lord.
Yeah. Step by step.
Help me, somebody. Yeah. Somebody help me. But you're moving. But stay focused, though.
You got to stay focused. Because just thinking about this, I see a lot of the stuff and ideas and dreams. I see it on a bigger picture when I initially see it. I don't even see it like where we are now. Right. But the thing God has been working on me about is use what you got right now. Mm-hmm. It even comes to my wife, and I even said this on Kiana's show, that even in my production world of music, with me trying to inch my way back in. I'm used to the bigger space. But it's been years, so now it's like starting over. And my wife had to tell me, babe, use what you got. Use this space you got and be thankful for it. So I'm thankful that we had Mike, we had all kind of stuff set up.
If you would have saw this table earlier, you would have been like,
totally different. Yeah. But for one, God has gave me the gift to improvise and to somewhat think ahead of it and be prepared for what ended up happening anyway.
Being outside the box.
But we it didn't stop us.
No.
And we kept going, we kept pushing, and we're still doing what we set out to do today.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's good.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Keep moving. Just because it messed up this way.
Yeah. Just keep moving. Because I could have got frustrated with hooking all this stuff up. Like, you know what, Shay? For one, we were supposed to be here at a certain time, and I did the first text message saying, you know what, let's move it to this time. I don't like doing it.
But things happen.
And I did that. And that could have, Lord knows, it could have stopped me from even doing this. Because I'm like, because you'll get to thinking like, well, maybe we don't need to do it today. And that's not always what that means. Again, it's one of them things, it's like, is this what you want to do? Because you're gonna come up against some roadblocks or some, not even roadblocks, but bumps on the road.
Yeah.
To where you have to bloom.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, hold on. Yeah, it
might
shake you up.
Breathe.
That's right.
Just whoa. Rethink it through. Rethink it. Yeah. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah. So
gather yourself.
Yeah. So new seasons, you don't have to always go big.
No.
Start small. Start with what you get. I ain't even gonna say start small. Just start with what you got.
Yeah.
For one, let me say this: you are enough. I'm
finna walk out right now because you don't understand that statement. Say that one more time.
You are enough.
Because, baby, a lot of us don't feel like we are enough, and we got to do it big for people to really tune in and to be in our presence.
Yeah.
If you are who you are authentically, I promise you, folks will show up and show out on your behalf. Things will line up the way it's supposed to line up. You really think you're supposed to go big, but sometimes a baby step. You had to crawl before you even learned how to walk. Like you had to walk before you learned how to run.
Right.
Like, take your time. Yes, life does seem short, but if you move the way you're supposed to move and know that you're enough, you are worthy, watch what can happen.
Yeah. You are enough. God gave you everything that you need. And I'm not talking about materialists. I'm not even talking about in the sense of this. I'm talking about in the sense of your heart, your mind, your body. He gave you. Because your mind, if nothing else, your mind can help you figure out how to get something done.
Yes, totally.
And then on the physical end, like right now, compared to what we had on tape, right now we got is the MacBook for notes or whatever. We got a camera,
a phone,
a ring light that I didn't turn on, and I just realized. But hey, it's part of the process.
It's working.
It's working. Y'all wouldn't even know the difference, probably.
No.
But I have everything I need. We have everything we need to get started. This is also part of the sifting, because now what we have sifted through today is okay. If nothing else, to get the job done, we got our mics, we got our cameras.
Yeah.
At the very least, we got that. And we're gonna sift through some other stuff. We got a location for now. And guess what? We ain't paid a dime, and we still getting it done.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
If you let him.
And yes, he will. No, what did he say? Won't he will?
Won't he will?
Will
he won't?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, don't a lot of people, and that's how people become overwhelmed. They wanna do something so big and extravagant. And I get like that too, because it's so much that I want to do right now, and it's like I got to pull myself back and say, Kelly, you have this, you have this, you have this. Use what you got.
Use it. It's right here.
Use what you got. Because when you get to thinking on a bigger scale of things, especially when it involves finance and money, it's like, Lord have mercy, I ain't got this for this. I ain't got this
And
for
that's
this.
going to deter you from where you're trying to go.
So
You
live.
can't let money hold you back. Long as you have faith,
Mhm.
you can move. Long as you have a mouth to say, hey, can you help me with this? I mean, can you donate some time with that? Where can I go with this? Put yourself out there. Be vulnerable. We forget to be vulnerable. People will help you, but you got to stay focused and stay in it.
That's right. God, one thing about God, He gonna send who you need. And it ain't gonna be who you think you need. It's
At
gonna be
all. At
it's gonna
all.
be who he knows you need.
Yes.
Because we try to bring people in out of the kindness of our heart. And that don't mean they're bad people
No.
just because we don't utilize
Yeah.
it. It just means that those are not the people that are for that particular season
Mhm.
or assignment or whatever the dream
Yeah.
or goal may be.
Yeah.
The thing is, you know how many people that I've thought about doing a podcast with,
Wow.
even talked to, even met with,
Wow.
and we met 2, 3 times, and we never moved forward.
Because it wasn't it.
It wasn't it. But when I mentioned it to her and asked her about it and
Yeah.
talked, I knew she wanted to do one anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, we've been moving forward, and here we are.
And here we are.
Here we are.
But he more of a pusher than I am. So when he started sending stuff, I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. This is what you want. But then I had to say, breathe, slow down, get out your way. You are in your way. Stay in your lane
Oh,
though.
yeah.
But then I had to allow him to be the one to say, this is what we're doing, this is where we're gonna take this, how we're gonna roll. I said, well, at least I can do is find us somewhere to go, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to know your lane and know your partner.
Yeah.
And how y'all flow together and how it works.
Yeah.
It was a blessing that I even asked you, hey, you want to do this what was
The battle of the
the
sexes.
battle?
Yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
first one was in December.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a cold Friday night.
And that's what I'm saying. How God will place people in
Yeah.
front of you or around you to put you in a certain position. Because guess what? If she never would have introduced that to me, we probably would be sitting right here
At
today.
all. At all.
Because all I know is her and my wife cut up on Sunday when we at church. They cut up. They cut up.
No, we don't. How dare you?
But yeah. So and to be right here, what 7 months later? Well, doing it 7 months later. By the time y'all see it, it'll probably be
8, 9 months.
Yeah. But to be doing it some time later,
Yeah.
never would have.
Never would
What they say? There you go.
Never would have thunk it.
Never would have thunk it.
Right.
But and so that just goes to show that be open. Be open
That's good.
to what God has for you. Don't be so closed minded and closed,
Yeah.
and definitely don't close your heart.
Yes.
Guard your heart, but don't close your heart.
Yeah.
And because God will send the most unusual
and the person that you wouldn't even think that you would mesh with. Yeah. Keep your discernment on.
Right.
But be open to what is out there. Because if it ain't that person, it'll be somebody else.
That's right. So let me ask you, can excitement and fear reside in the same place at the same time?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No doubt. Because you like right now, I am so excited about what God is about to do in my life. But I'm so scared that it can all be taken away. All in the same breath. Like if I could just tell y'all a piece of it, I would, but I can't because I can't mess it up. But I am standing in this expectation, this excitementness. But I am so scared.
Okay, I understand.
But then to hear Daddy say, because he is my daddy, to hear him say, daughter, I got you. Tell me when was it a time that when you asked me that I did? And I did it like, yeah, well, Daddy, you better than my earthly daddy. Like he run around here with blood in his veins. And God, you are better than him. Like he always comes out. He always show up and show out on my behalf.
Yeah.
Never would have thought I'm about to go to this next level.
Right, man. I understand.
But I'm scared. Yeah. But I'm so excited.
Yeah, I understand that. And I think why I asked that is because as we're talking about new seasons, the transitional part, I think it has fear in it.
It does.
I think the fear comes before the excitement. The fear comes before the excitement because you might get a glimpse of something or get a word of something, and it's like, oh, I don't know about that. Your first reaction is, I don't know about that. But then as you sit through it, it's like, okay, you still got a little some of that fear in there, but it's like, I'm excited. Like even with the podcast, like
excited.
Or even with the Battle of the Sexes, because like I said, I got to stand up and be in front of people, which I've done that performing music in my younger years, but to speak and to talk, because I'm working on my speaking.
I can't tell that you're bad at it, but okay.
Well, because I'm known to be soft spoken. I'm known to be soft spoken.
Come to the Battle of the Sexes and see how soft spoken he is. Okay.
My wife tells me all the time, so she's like, "What you say, baby?" And I'm working on it. That's something, and that's the thing when you're going into new season, and it's something that you need to tap into, or because that could be the fear. That could be the fear. That's probably my fear is the actual speaking part. Is like, am I going to project? Am I going to be loud enough? Am I going to say, do I know what I'm talking about for one? Or do I know how to answer? That's part of the fear. But at the same time, even in the Battle of the Sexes or this Good Soil podcast, it's also exciting because it's like, I see it on a whole nother level.
It can be.
If I just be obedient to what God is saying to me. And that's what I'm doing. I'm stepping into this season, into this new season, well, it's all in one season right now. I ain't gonna say seasons because we're gonna do one season at a time. And I'm excited, but I'm excited enough to make sure that I'm working on me.
But I think that's what fear is. Fear is that thing that you hold on to so that it keeps you grounded. It keeps you in the good soil. I guess that's what we can say. It keeps you in the good soil, but it keeps you moving and it shows you your worth.
Yeah.
Like, because fear can hold you or fear can make you leave. So in fear, sometimes you do just need to be still and listen. And sometimes in that fearful moment, you could say, but I need to get to the next step. What do I need to do to get to the next step? I can't stay here. I got to be caterpillared to the next level. And I want to go there. So fear, thank you so much for being here when I needed you. But I'm going to leave you here and I'm going to go on. Sometimes you got to talk to fear.
You do. You got to speak to it. And sometimes you got to talk to it more than once or twice.
It's a consistent.
Because fear, it'll step away. It won't leave. It'll step away.
And come right on.
And then come on right back in there. And then you got to talk to it again.
Because you doubted yourself. Fear and doubt go hand in hand.
Yes, it does.
It's the same, but it's different.
I think I talked about that in my book. I gotta go back and read that. I think I talked about that in my book. Fear and doubt. They go hand in hand, but they're not exactly the same.
They're not exactly the same.
But yeah. So I that's why I was asking that question. Because it's like some people will say, well, how can you be excited and be fearful at the same time? Because I can be happy about it or joyful about the opportunity. But going into the unknown can be scary. It can be scary. So sometimes you just gotta go against that fear. You gotta fight through it, and you gotta you gotta say, hey, God, look, this is scary what you got me doing, but I believe what you saying to me or what you're telling me to do is the right thing to do, and I'm gonna roll with it.
Because fear will make you tap into your unknown power.
So
it'll make you say, okay, Lord, okay, what you want to do? Because I don't know how to move. Fear will make you do things that you are not used to doing. But if you can control the fear by saying, I can't. Who can? Show me where I need to go, what I need to do. Fear will make you ask questions if you really want to do something.
And it make you tap into that good soul. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
That's the thing about growing fear is part of growth.
Yeah.
Because because on the other side of fear, there is confidence, there's resilience, there's this
Yes.
strength that you tap into when you grow. Is the fear kind of it just eases
Ease on
on
out.
out the way, and that's the thing about good soil. That seed that you plant, you got to plant that seed first.
Yeah.
When you plant that seed,
You excited?
the fear could be all
Yeah,
around in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
But as you're learning, as you're becoming more
Yeah.
confident, you just start breaking up through the soil. You start growing. You
Yes.
start
And
growing.
then you start to bud.
You start to bud.
Oh, look at it, look at it.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
and sometimes you may not have you may have just one little branch. It's just out there. At least it's out there.
At least it's out.
It's out there.
Yeah.
And have faith in that little branch that's out there.
That's right.
Because guess what? Them roots. Woo, if I don't learn nothing else when I do these hikes on Saturdays with Nashville, shout out to Nashville Black Wellness Collective. I appreciate Dr. Kim and Mr. Claude for putting Black people together and helping us to get healthy. When I go to these different parks in the state of Tennessee and see these roots, like how did that root go over there and how this one go on top of that one? How I do this right here.
Yeah.
Like it makes me excited. Like if I put my roots right here, then somebody put their roots right here, and somebody else put their roots. Then look at all these roots we have, and now somebody can stand on it.
Yeah, because now you're stronger.
You're stronger.
Yeah.
We're stronger
I
together
have to say stronger together.
than we are separate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay focused. Stay focused.
Yeah. So yeah. So new seasons, y'all.
New seasons are good.
New season. Don't be scared of them.
Please.
As God tells you or gives you a vision,
Yeah.
don't move into it.
Yeah.
But take a look into it.
Yeah.
Do your research.
Ooh.
Have your prayer sessions with God. Tell him to talk to you and act and tell you how and when you need to move. Because we don't always need to go right into them.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. Check yourself.
Yeah.
Before you wreck yourself. And listen. You can ask him all day and put it out there, but are you listening?
That's right.
Because his voice is gonna be God don't yell.
So don't.
He don't use a lot of words. If you ever really just listen, he might give you 4 words in a sentence, and you're like, "Can you finish? Can I get another noun, an adjective, something?"
I tell you one thing: women, they are the closest thing to God speaking.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why I say that. Because women can get silent, but you can hear what they saying when they silent, and that's the same thing as when God is speaking.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna hear a big loud voice speak to you, Carolyn, go do this. No, that ain't how you hear God.
That is not. He just call you. Some days he say baby, some days he say my child. And when I say listen, because he can whisper so good.
Oh yeah.
That you don't you like what was that? That's when you have to go into self and just be like, okay.
Yeah.
Just get in your space and just listen. And he's not going to give it to you right away all the time. Just be prepared for when he does give it to you, because it's going to be quiet and it's going to be quick. So just stay with it though.
Stay with it.
Ooh, excitement and feel.
So all right, my people. Thank y'all for tuning in. We talked about transitioning into new seasons or from one season to the next. We hope that y'all took something from this episode. We thank you. We hope that y'all get in good soil or what was in the good soil and you're growing from it.
Yes.
Hope we drop some gems, some jewels, some knowledge, some info.
Yes.
Hope that if nothing else, we built you up a little bit more than before you started watching.
Yeah.
All right. My push message for the day is, I kind of already spoke on it, is have obedience for the season. Have obedience for the season. Whatever, if you're in the season right now, just listen to God, follow God, and don't go against it. Don't go against it, because you can hinder the process. As you go into your next season, have obedience.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you're gonna grow. That's the only way you're gonna go higher. So just have obedience for the season.
That's good.
Have a business for the city.
Y'all was good. I hope you come back and tune in with us next time. I'm your girl Shay Fowler with my boy.
Kellen Haynes, aka is Kellen Motivates. I love y'all. Peace and push.